Things that we do on a regular basis soon become second nature to us. But what if you found out that you were performing an everyday task completely incorrectly? Like carrying a car seat, for example. A doctor in Texas has revealed that the way people lug around these pieces of kit could actually be detrimental to their health. Looking after a baby or a small child is tough. When you're responsible for a little one's well-being, it can often feel like there are a million things to remember. Even the simplest of tasks can become complicated when you're caring for someone who can't tell you what they need. So, how do you know if you're getting it right? It can help to ask friends and family for guidance, but in some cases, you may not even know that you need advice until it's offered. And the way you hold a car seat could be one of those cases. Happily though, help is now at hand for parents everywhere. And that help comes in the form of Dr. Emily Puente, who has shared her groundbreaking method of holding a car seat. Dr. Puente, who runs Bridge Family Chiropractic in Mansfield, Texas, is no run-of-the-mill doctor. She aims to offer the personal touch to each and every member of her patients' families. And we mean every member. You see, not only does the qualified chiropractor aim to care for the human members of the family, but her services stretch to the more furry representatives too. Young or old, junior or senior, Dr. Puente's practice offers a one-stop shop for both humans and their pets. On its website, Bridge Family Chiropractic describes in detail the ways in which Dr. Puente aims to help improve her patients' lives. And it turns out the good doctor is something of an expert. She's a member of the International Chiropractic Pediatrics Association and is also certified by the American Veterinary Chiropractic Association. What's more, Dr. Puente is also experienced in the Webster's technique, a specialist treatment offered to pregnant women. So it's fair to say she knows what she's talking about. Clearly, her practice has an ambitious remit. Focusing squarely on boosting people's well-being, it aims to provide improvements to various aspects of you and your family's lives, whether it's to be pain-free, improve breathing capabilities, or to perform at a higher level in athletics. But it seems Dr. Puente is intent on enhancing our everyday lives in another way too. It might be a simple recommendation, but Dr. Puente's tip is proving to be a boon to people the world over. Her advice concerning the correct way to carry a car seat has spread far beyond the boundaries of Mansfield, Texas. It's crossed both the Atlantic and the Pacific and is being actively followed by people from Sydney to San Francisco. Anyone who has young children will know that trying to juggle a car seat while running errands can be tricky. It can feel that no matter which way you hold the seat, some part of your body doesn't quite feel right. What's more, the seat itself doesn't always seem particularly stable, and consequently, your baby might not be totally secure. Well, Dr. Puente reckons she's discovered the solution, and it's brilliant in its simplicity. Keen to share the technique with as many parents and carers of young children as possible, she uploaded a video to her practice's Facebook. In the short film, Dr. Puente outlines what's wrong with the conventional way of carrying a car seat and demonstrates her improved method. She begins by arguing that holding the seat in the crease of your arm puts unnecessary strain on your upper back, arm, and hip. Fortunately, though, there is another way. The chiropractor then demonstrates the way she believes a car seat should be carried. Picking up a seat containing a young child, she gives the viewer clear, step-by-step instructions. To start with, you should loom the arm closest to the car seat through the handle. Then, with the same arm, you simply turn your hand inwards towards the base of the seat and grab it just below the handle. Once you're in this position, you can then stand up, lifting the car seat as you go. And that's it. The alternative method is complete. Dr. Puente has taught the method herself and is now a true advocate, something she makes clear on the video. I'll guarantee you that this is going to be easier for you to carry, she says. And being a mom herself, she should know. Without blinding the viewer with science, Dr. Puente explains why the experiment is easier to carry this way. In a nutshell, it's all to do with the carrier being able to distribute the weight of the car seat more evenly. Incredibly, Dr. Puente's video has been viewed more than 5 million times on her practice's Facebook. It's also been shared 58,000 times and has attracted a staggering 20,000 comments, many of which are full of praise for the revolutionary new carrying method. Love this, thank you, offered LaDonna Newman, while Talina Emery wrote, "Yes, this is so much easier." Among the mostly positive feedback, there is of course the odd dissenting voice, and it's fair to say one viewer in particular wasn't too impressed by the new method, complaining that it actually left them in pain. Dr. Puente subsequently addressed the matter and updated her Facebook post to reflect the person's concern. "I'm sorry to hear of your experience," Dr. Puente wrote. "Due to so many different makes and models of car seats, it's likely that this method won't work for all seats." Then, explaining some of her reasons for uploading the video in the first place, she added, "This was merely an attempt to pass along a creative idea that was shared and works incredibly well for the majority of those who attempted." Dr. Puente continued her clarification with a piece of advice for those keen to give the new technique a go. "I suggest being cleared by your medical professional before trying any new regime if you would like to ensure you are fit to perform actions like the one shown here." Importantly, Dr. Puente isn't the only doctor to recommend this way of holding a car seat. Dr. David Kalowski, who works out of Loveland, Colorado, has also posted a video that details the same technique. And according to Dr. Kalowski, the new approach is easier to control and manage compared to the previous method. Like any new technique, the seat-carrying method suggested by Dr. Puente might not suit everyone, but knowing there's an alternative way to transport a notoriously awkward piece of baby kit can only be a good thing. And the reaction on social media certainly suggests that as well. As being well-meaning, the advice was mostly well-received.